Oh, this lighting is horrible. We gotta fix that. Oh, we'll see if this does it. Oh, that's a little better. Okay. I don't know if these people can hear me because there's water running, so I'm gonna hope the audio is okay. This is my first mini. I keep cutting this off, but I said, okay, today is finally the day I'm gonna do this because it's never gonna be perfect, right? Because nothing's ever perfect. So, okay, so everyone keeps asking me about this whole vegan life that I just miraculously undertook one day. So, I decided I was going to make it a mission to try to demystify some of the things and why I do some of the things and how I do some of the things and take some of the myths out and is it really that hard and all this stuff like that. So, I'm going to be building this over time and hopefully it'll get better, so feedback is always helpful. My daughter is going to do weird stuff, because that's what she does to me. I don't know why she's so weird. I have no clue where she got that from. And she's having to clean the kitchen today because she didn't clean it right yesterday. Ha ha, now we can make fun of her. Anyway, so I just got back from Sprouts. I spent about, I think it was like $120, $130. I'll pull my receipt out here in a minute. But just to kind of give an idea of what I buy, we'll take a look into my, as I put stuff away. I'll actually, and my fridge is kind of a mess, so we'll clean it out as we go. But just to kind of give you guys some ideas of some of the things that I purchased, what I like, how we've been making it work. So this is, like I said, an ongoing process. So, this is our collection for the day that we'll be putting away. Like I said, I went to Sprouts. I go to the one in Lee Summit. I really like them. They have great produce, pretty good sales, and as you start to build up your arsenal, your kitchen or whatever, it gets easier, and then you add new stuff every time you go and try new stuff. So we'll just go ahead and grab a couple of bags, and I don't know how to do this with the camera. Like, this is weird. I'm gonna get a tripod. It's in the mail, so that I can do videos more often. So I'm gonna set this down. Hi. Okay. So first things first. All right. So we've got hemp milk. This is hemp milk. I use it as a milk replacement for anything like creams or something that as I'm cooking. I use like almond milk or coconut milk for cereal or like in my coffee. Is typically what I use it for, but my kids would use almond milk more so in their cereal or whatever. But I like to cook with hemp milk. It's more creamy and it doesn't seem to have a flavor. Can you guys hear me okay? Can somebody let me know? Maybe. So that's what I use hemp milk for. Then we've got some chocolate cashew milk. I usually buy chocolate almond milk for my son. He really likes it. But they had cashew milk on sale, so I figured we would give it a shot. Other than that, we've got some baby spinach and some broccoli. So let's go put this in the fridge. Because that's where we keep that kind of stuff, right? So spinach and broccoli. I use the spinach a lot for salads, obviously. I make a lot of smoothies in the mornings. You can add spinach to almost anything and make it better. So, right? That's cool. I'm going to flip around to my messy-ass refrigerator. We're going to fix this. I'm going to fix this right now. Sweet, we can hear. Okay, so I clean this out so much. Alright, so more almond milk, leeks, dates, extra dates. This is the butter that I buy. We've got some more. This is probably empty, I think. Yep, that's empty. We'll use that. Get that out of here. Leftover broccoli. Alright, so we're going to make some space in here. Lots of produce happening. Soda that I've made. I have this like cool soda machine thing. I love that thing. If you ever see them on sale, you should totally get one. They were on sale at Sears last week. I was so excited. I went back to get another one for a friend and they were gone, so that was not as exciting. Alright, so got some raspberries over here. Spelt. This is probably one of my kind of sort of okay brands of cheese. They have a couple of different ones. This is the shredded. I'm not crazy about it, but it melts okay. So I was mixing it with another one to make those nachos that you guys saw. That's what I was using. But Daiya is okay. I've noticed that you have to kind of go back and try stuff a couple of different times. I had them a couple of years ago when they were way worse. Now they're okay. This is a vegan sausage that I buy. It's not too bad. I'm really trying to get off some of the produce foods, but this is easier for the transitions. I buy this stuff especially for the kids. And when I'm not around, it's easier. These are vegan hot dogs that aren't too bad. Some dates. This is my favorite vegan cheese. I make grilled cheese with this. It's really good. Another Daiya. The mozzarella tastes okay. Makes the transition a little bit smoother, but I'm trying to slowly get rid of some of that stuff. All right, we got back here. We got some Brussels sprouts, more almond milk because it was on sale at Sprouts last week. These are coffee grounds that I'm keeping. We're gonna have a body scrub we'll be making out of that, so that'll be another post. So got some more almond milk, Brussels sprouts, fabulous. Vegan sour cream. So you guys can actually have normal foods. There are vegan options. So I'm organizing the fridge right now. The groceries are over there on the floor because I have nowhere to put them. So we're just kind of straightening up the fridge a little bit. Kiwis, coconut yogurt. My son got this. I haven't had it yet. Let me see if he's been eating it. It doesn't look like he's been eating it, so I don't know if it's any good. So we'll ask him when he gets back. He's riding his bike. All right, so now that we've cleared out some space to cut some stuff, now these are some beans I made. They're fire. And the Instapot. We'll talk about the Instapot a lot. I love my Instapot. If you don't know what one is, I suggest get one. Some cherry tomatoes. Again, more meat replacements. I haven't had this yet, so I don't know how good it is, but we'll talk about it when I do have it. But just to give you an idea of some of the stuff that's out there to have. Okay, I think we're ready for food. Okay. Alright, so back to my groceries that we just bought. Alright, so I had to clear some space to put away the stuff that I carried over there, and I didn't even put it away, I don't think, did I? No, I left it sitting on the counter. So for those of you who just joined, we're putting away hemp milk. I like hemp milk to cook with. My son really likes chocolate almond milk, so this was on sale, so we bought him chocolate cashew milk. So I actually don't need to refrigerate the hemp milk yet because it's not open. We can put that in there. Bag of baby spinach. Use that for all my smoothies and salads and stuff. You can add spinach to anything, and it makes it better, in my opinion. We've got some fresh broccoli crowns. All this produce that I bought will last me probably about a week or two. I bought a lot of produce, but I've gotten better at keeping it, and I spent about $20 on everything. I'll do that about twice a month. I also spent about $100 at Aldi's last week, so it's about how much I'm spending for folks who want to know. All right, so next bag. We've got some organic bananas, some Earthbound organic spring mix, and some beautiful, these are just beautiful. I love it when food is pretty. The hemp milk, I think it was, you know, my receipt is in here. I think it was like $2 or $3. Let's see if we can find it on here. So, where do they classify that as? Hemp milk, $3.69. Yeah, $3.69, and it lasts me depending on how much you use it. I buy it about once a month, so I don't use it a whole terrible lot. So back to the bags. So we've got carrots here, and they had my kids' favorite clementines on sale. That was a 5-pound bag for $4. That was a pretty good deal. These are the main reason I go to Sprouts. Like, honestly, I could probably get this stuff a couple of different places, but they seem to be the only place that stocks key limes. And I really, really dig everything about key limes. If you don't know about key limes, I suggest you Google them and check out some of the cool experiments where folks are like plugging up lights to them and showing how electric they are and how good they are for their body. So they're a great way. I squeeze one every morning. I squeeze one. I have this snippy little lime squeezer right here. It literally gets everything possible out of your lime. I squeeze this every morning into my water. I have my soda stream. I put it into there. I put it into my smoothies. It's great for different recipes as well. So there's that. Okay, so next bag, we've got some organic whole mushrooms. Sprouts typically has a sale on strawberries. They tend to run these 2 for $5. I like them because they're also not that crazy brand that we won't even name that's being really mean to their employees. If you don't know what's happening in the strawberry world, you can Google that too. I did splurge. They had my favorite Hail Marys, one of my favorite brands of raw vegan foods. They're totally gluten-free. They're raw, they're awesome, and they have all kind of cool stuff. They had these on sale, so I bought a couple of them, so we'll find a few of them in the bags here. So that was kind of like my splurge to myself this week, because I wanted some chocolate because I'm a woman, and yes. I bought these for the kids. They don't have milk in them. They're cool, but they're just something the kids can snack on, and then some other ones. These do have honey in them, so technically I just realized that's not really vegan, it's more vegetarian, but the kids I let have a little bit of leeway sometimes. The other Hail Mary tarts that I bought, these are cool. I love them. They're good. My Earthbound butter. This stuff is fire. It's not really butter. I love them. They're good. This stuff is fabulous. This is Field Roast is a great company. They make grain meat, so it's like fake meat made mostly out of grains. These are apple maple sausages. They're fabulous in the morning. I've been making breakfast sandwiches out of these. I throw them in the cast iron, a little bit of oil, a few minutes, throw it on some toast with my vegan cheese and my cherry preserves. OMG, it'd be fire. So we got some vegan cream cheese because I got some new sprouted English muffins. I've never had them before, so we'll be trying them this week. Another one of my favorite vegan cheeses. This is what I've been mixing with the Daya for the nachos that you've been seeing me make. It's been pretty good. Kids seem to dig it. I also made some dope baked potatoes with it, with the fresh broccoli and stuff. The kids dug that. It was like, oh, this is kind of semi-normal. My oldest daughter is really not digging this whole vegan thing, so I'm trying to make it easier. Okay, who's the duck that put just ketchup in a bag? That was stupid. Okay, well, there's ketchup. Alright, so the junk food bag. Got a few more things for the kids, so we can actually have a little, American ice and stuff. I'll show you. I got some vegan burgers and stuff in the freezer. I bought a whole bunch of different brands when they had them on sale, so I'll show you what I got, and we're gonna have like a little burger night here soon. So I got some different options for that. I've had these are, I love Gardein. They're one of my favorite brands. Most of their stuff tends to be pretty good. I've even found there's a restaurant down in the Power and Light. I don't like going down there, but Fieldhouse, they have them on their menu, so if you want to try them before you necessarily go buy it, you can. That's a good spot to do it. They make street tacos with it. It's fabulous. These are just like chicken tenders. I make wraps with them too. They're good. There's a couple of different brands of vegan meatballs. Gardein makes one. I like theirs. I bought these last time. They seem to be pretty good too. So they were on sale today, so I bought them again instead of the Gardein, but I really kind of like them both about the same. These just look really good. Don't they? These look good, right? These look awesome. These are really good. So these are all supposed to be in the freezer, and then you need to get them there. So, which is a good time for us to go talk about what's in my freezer. Make a little hash browns in there too, just like that stuff. Try not to do too much, but we use olive oil. I cook it in a cast iron skillet. There's benefits to that too, and I try not to do it too often. Okay, so my freezer. Lots of different options. I went kind of crazy last time Sprouts had a BOGO sale, like 3 weeks ago. So these are probably the best vegan burger I've ever had, at home at least. I've been trying lots of different brands. Some you'll see are open as we go through here, and some are not. But these so far are my favorite. They're Sprouts brand. They're pretty cheap. They're like $2.79 for 4, so that's not bad. I haven't had this one yet. I've been really impressed with their brand, so that's just to be said. I like their brand. Some more veggie meatballs. I haven't tried these ones yet. Probably should do that. This is the Gardein burger. I've had this for a while, so it must mean I'm not crazy about it. So I'm not crazy about it. This is a quinoa burger, green chili. I had another one of this brand. I wasn't crazy about it. These were on sale, so I bought a bunch of the different varieties just to try them to see what they were like, so when they weren't on sale I would know if I wanted to continue to buy them. So far not impressed, but we'll see when those ones are open. There's another box. This box. This was their regular flavor, so I wasn't crazy about this one. It just wasn't cool. So these Gardein pizza pockets, wasn't crazy about these either. So yeah, I don't know if I'll buy those again, at least not for a while. Some of the stuff I noticed you gotta try it again. Spicy chicken Sprouts burgers. These are veggie burgers. These are fire. I like the Sprouts brand, so these are good. These came from Aldi's. Haven't tried them yet. Different frozen vegetable blends. All these are Aldi's. Aldi's are great for stuff. Like this is a couscous blend. These are great, you know, especially for the kids or nights when you cook something quick. I shop at Aldi's and Sprouts. Those are my like basic food stores. Aldi's had a big sale on blueberries. Different veggies. Beyond Meat. They've changed the packaging on this, but this is one of my favorite go-to ground beef replacements, especially when I first started. I built a lot of basic meals out of this, spaghetti, tacos, things like that. So, cool. We also got the Dia pepperoni pizza is fire. These are another brand of, I guess I just closed the freezer, that's why this is the way it is. But this is some veggie breakfast sandwiches that I haven't tried yet. So we'll talk about those when I try them. So let's get this stuff in the freezer. Alright, so putting away our gluttonous potato foods that my kids love so much. So this is my pantry corner where I keep my baskets of onions, and you want to keep your onions and potatoes separate because they'll make each other sprout. Cucumbers and zucchinis, sweet potatoes and yams. I love that Sprouts carries both. In the cabinets, Sprouts had a buy one get one free sale. Lots of pasta sauces, bulk rices and beans. Okay, back to the groceries because we need to get them in the refrigerator. All right, so let's see here. We got. I bought these. Are the first time I've tried Ezekiel's English muffins. Ezekiel's a sprouted bread. There's a lot to be said about eating sprouted breads. For those who don't know, you can look into that. It's just a lot better, so do it. Has to do with gluten and stuff and all that crazy stuff, how our body processes it. Buns. I haven't had their buns yet. I've been buying this brand of bread for a while. This is the first time I've seen their buns, so I'm excited to try that because I have all those veggie burgers in there. And I've basically been eating them on toast. All your sprouted bread has to go in the refrigerator. So you'll find it in the refrigerated section of the grocery stores if you didn't know. Price Choppers don't seem to have them. Hy-Vees tend to. They are cheaper in the regular health food stores, I've noticed. So you might want to pay some reference to that. Alright, we're almost through our groceries. Got some more produce here. Bunch of mangoes. They had a good sale on mangoes, by the way, at Sprouts. They were 88 cents a piece. That's a pretty good price for good mangoes. Cabbage. They also had pineapples, 2 for $5. Some nice pineapples. My kombucha, which I need to get back to making myself. I typically would make this myself, but I've been lazy. Not lazy, busy. I've been busy. Not lazy at all. So we'll put that in the refrigerator. There's my Instant Pot for those who have heard so much about the infamous Instant Pot. That's it right there. Isn't she beautiful? Agave nectar. I use agave nectar in my coffee. I also been using it in my homemade little soda concoctions. So I think that's it, guys. Okay, so all right, so I did it. That was like my first official, this was my kitchen video. I'm gonna actually finish putting all this away. It's more difficult than I thought to do with the phone in your hand. But I hope that was helpful, maybe for some of you, or at least we'll know what we need to have some more dialogue around, whatever questions you have. I hope that I can answer, or at least maybe point you in the right direction. I'm by no means an expert. I'm still learning all of this on my own. This was something I recently just kind of decided to take on, and I hope to have more conversation about, you know, why I did it and why it's important to me, as that, you know, seems appropriate, and as those conversations happen, I'm always down to chat. And other than that, before I sign off, any questions for those that are still with me? Hit me up in my inbox or whatever. Most of y'all know how to find me. And I wish you the best of luck in your happy eating ventures. Yay to you for choosing to love yourself and take care of yourself. So, one love. Let's do this.